Yo, welcome back to Focused on the Goal podcast with your boy Robert Bryant. Got my co-host here, Asia, as always. Say what's up, Asia.
Hello.
Why you looking like that?
Cause you was mad loud. The
Oh, my
microphone,
bad.
right?
My bad. I was mad loud. Oh, all right. Yeah, my bad. I ain't realize.
Sorry, you good.
My
You
fault.
got it, best friend.
My fault. All right. Yeah. So what's good, y'all? Maybe you right. What's good, y'all? We have a couple of special guests in the building with us.
Yes.
We got my girl Nene.
Yeah, you was loud.
I'm sorry.
Right. I thought.
I'm sorry, Tyson.
But that's her energy.
That shit
Static
said,
Asia.
who?
And then we got my boy. Don't forget about my boy Ty.
Yes. Love him.
Building.
Short for Tyshawn.
Tyshawn.
Right? Gotta get it right.
Tyshawn.
Tyshawn.
Yeah, man.
Tyshawn. I want to get it right. I want to get it right for you. Get it right for you. So, real special episode today, man. Today we just chilling. Y'all see the setup. We about to play a little Uno. About to play or eat some popcorn. And just get into a couple of topics.
Yeah.
But we gonna have fun this episode. We chilling. I told my guests to just relax. Y'all see, I'm the dealer for the evening. I have no idea what I'm doing.
So you about to make up the rules?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna make up the rules.
All right.
Oh,
Nah, you
God.
know what? I'm not
Let's
gonna
hear
make
it.
up the rules. The rules of Uno are simple. Everybody know the rules
Are
of
they?
Uno.
Now
Uno is simple. Look, y'all said that y'all play spades.
Facts.
So if y'all could play spades, y'all could play Uno,
Definitely.
right?
I just need a refresher.
But everybody
That's
got
all.
You need a
different rules.
refresher.
Yeah, everybody do got
Yeah,
different rules
everybody-
of Uno.
I need a refresher on spades. I'm embarrassed because I
Oh.
can't believe I'm gonna say this on camera, but I don't know how to play spades. I
Yeah,
never
my black
learned.
card
So you
removed.
was
I don't know
acting-
how to play spades.
Huh?
You was pretending when we was talking about it earlier?
Nah.
You
I-
definitely
So,
did
yeah,
say
we
you know
might
how to
have
play
to-
No, I
spades.
didn't.
Now we might have
I
to
ain't say
do a
that.
game, me and you versus, because me and her know how to play. So me and you.
Oh,
will
they
get
want to
bet.
play.
And you gonna
If
teach-
you know
alright,
how to
word,
play
word,
against the
word,
people that know.
Word. All right, bet. Bet. We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do
one
that.
person on our team.
All right, we're gonna have to do that because I promise y'all, I have no idea how to play. Like,
Damn.
I'm terrible. Word.
Well, you're not on my team then.
All right, so
See,
All right,
she
so
already
look.
told you. It's locked in.
Uno.
I have
Uno
seen
is
you
simple
though.
though. Uno is simple, right? You are allowed to put down the same
Color?
same
Color
color,
and,
And the same
number?
same number.
Yeah,
You
okay.
feel me?
Same color, same number.
Same color, same number. If you, let's just say you had two of the same numbers though. No matter what color it is,
Oh,
if
you
you
could
have
put it
two of the
down.
same numbers, you could put it down.
That's what we were saying. Same
You know what
color,
I'm saying?
same
So,
number.
I'm trying to look for an example right here. It's mad hard.
Nah, it's
But-
cool. We got it. Same
You
number,
Yeah.
same
got-
color.
all right,
Yeah.
all right,
Same
so we
color.
good. So
If
we
you got
good,
the same
right?
number, you can put it down no matter
Now,
what.
what about the
boom.
wild card part? Because we brought.
Let's make up our own.
It ain't no.
top.
It,
That's top.
For
That's
the wild
top.
card, let's make up our own rule for the wild card.
All right, because the wild card is in here.
It's a blank wild card.
It
in
is
there.
a blank wild card, and I didn't know what to do for it.
You gotta just mix some shit up.
So,
New
Okay.
generation. Let's make
all
up
right.
our
So
own.
what I do with my kids is we do switch cards for that one. So
They actually got an Uno like that, like
I
swap
know,
hands.
I know, swap hands. So if y'all want, the blank one could
See
be the
how-
swap hands one.
Okay.
You get
Just
it?
No,
tell
no, 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 no. I
I'm
don't like
gonna
that.
make
You don't like that?
Because what if you swap your hands with like?
I know one thing. We're gonna make up these rules and we're gonna stick to these rules.
All right, and no
You
change
feel me?
halfway.
I know one
We're gonna
thing.
change the rules later.
All right. So what we gonna do for the
For the blank card,
blank card? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's
Let me give y'all-
freestyle,
let
so
me
when
give
we
y'all
get
an
it,
example.
we're
I
gonna
don't know.
freestyle
Whoever
it as
whoever
we
Let
can
me
get
show
it
y'all
and make
the-
up their own shit.
All right,
Okay,
yeah, let's do that.
cool.
Whoever
Nah,
get it, make
fuck
up.
No, you
Talk about make up your own.
Yeah.
Nah, we gotta
No.
think of this right
Yeah.
now.
No, we gonna make up our
we're
own
gonna make
one.
it trickier.
All right, example of the blank cards right there.
Right.
You feel
So
me?
Why
we're
it's
gonna
two
make
of
up our own shit when it come down to our turn. We're not giving out our
Whoever
formula.
got
These
draw
the
20.
blank cards, chat. I'm saying chat like I'm on Twitch.
Oh, I thought
That's my
chat,
next
though.
venture.
Word.
Done.
Speaking
Alright,
into existence.
All right.
We good though. I think we got the rules. We got the rules.
We got the rules?
Yeah.
Y'all good? Everybody
Yeah.
solid?
Yeah.
I
Why
just
you
wanted to-
deal
So
though?
I
Oh,
got
it's
a
7
question.
cards, right?
Yeah, 7 cards.
Oh,
You got
I
it.
didn't know that.
I got to
Seven
I got
cards
a
mix
each.
up a
question.
little bit.
Seven
So
cards
for
each.
the for the blank card, we make up our own rules. Can I be like, all right, I want Rob to take a shot?
Anything you want to do.
Yeah, that could be a rule.
All right.
Anything.
God damn.
Yeah,
Man.
you look a little.
Anything.
But what if he don't
That's a
want to
good
take
one,
the
'cause I
shot?
hate drinking.
He has to. That's your rule.
All right,
But
we
what
can,
if you
y'all want to
can't
make it
take
like a
it?
drinking game?
Yeah.
So like,
Yo,
so
what?
like these are the shot cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that don't affect
No.
the game though.
No,
We gonna do what we
You
want
know
to
what?
do
You
when
can
we
take
get there.
You can take a shot, but you know what? With these ones, you can also pick the color.
Okay, that's cool.
You know what I'm
All right.
saying?
I like that. Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You can also pick the color on that one.
All right.
All right, bet.
Let's do it.
All right, y'all. Stick to these rules.
All right. Well, why
So those
you?
are shot cards and color cards.
Okay, shot and color.
Yeah,
That's
shot and
it.
color.
So now we got limitations.
I'm saying it could be way more. Like,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
I'm
We
not.
might
I don't know.
as
If
well
I'm,
make it
I'm not. I don't know if I'm
remix
ready
it.
for all that.
Y'all can tell when your friends is alcoholics when y'all wanna everything they wanna
Ain't no
they
shit
wanna do
in
involves
Everything turned into
alcohol.
a drinking game and shit.
Alicia said.
I
Y'all
don't
can tell
know.
when y'all friends is alcoholics, right? All right, y'all. Oh, my bad, huh?
Whatever.
All right.
Deal the cards. Wait, but why you deal the cards? Let's get into who our guests are and
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
that.
Let's do that. So go ahead,
So
Asia.
wait, we're gonna start with Nene, okay? Ladies first. Ladies first. So Nene's here for her father's food business.
Yeah.
Let them know about it because that food is good as hell, and I want some collard greens. We're supposed to have some food here, but
Chef.km _ on Instagram. Follow him. He's a great cook. He's a great man. The food is delicious.
for real.
You will not be disappointed.
At all.
It's amazing.
Yep.
It's
What's
amazing.
up? How long has he been doing it?
He been cooking all his life. When I say my dad cook,
No, for real.
he cooks. He been cooking all his life.
Shout him
From
out.
up top.
What's the name of
Dad,
the business?
What's that? Chef.km. His
Nice.
name Keith. That's the KM.
Is it
Nice.
KM underscore or is it
Yeah.
chef.km? Oh, chef.km underscore.
yeah.
Okay, on
Yeah, let's make sure we get that
Underscore.
right. Wanna
Right.
blow
It's
him
soul
up.
food, by the way. Soul
Yes.
food.
Oh, soul
Chef
food.
Dr.
Yeah.
underscore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but he cook everything, but he's an amazing cook. That's his passion. Like when you,
That's what's
when
up.
But you also say he a great man. Don't forget that part.
That part.
That was like the
Clock
second
it.
thing you
Clock
said.
it. Great man.
That's what's
Wonderful
up.
man.
That's what's
I
up.
love Tyshawn.
Yes.
Word.
Yes,
Word.
he definitely is a wonderful man. He
I love you
work
too.
hard.
My
He
bad.
go hard. Yes, he work hard. He go hard. Yes.
You have siblings?
Do I?
You have a lot.
I'm the oldest of 5.
Oh wow.
Her family
Wow.
lit as shit too.
Yes, we very family oriented.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
stick together like
Yeah.
glue.
That's what I love about her.
Yeah.
We stick together like glue.
I have 4 other siblings too.
Yeah.
3 sisters and 3 sisters and a brother.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fire, my
It's-
boy. I got
What,
3
you too?
sisters and a brother.
That's
Crazy.
That's crazy. So, all right, so
That's
my
lit. I
oldest
got
sister,
3 younger sisters.
3 young. So wait, you the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
Oh wow, bro.
Okay,
Shout out
big
to
bro.
the eldest.
Wow.
Okay, big bro.
Shout out to the
So,
Definitely shout out
so
to
me
the
and Asia, I believe we're middle kids, right?
Yeah, I'm a middle
Shout out
child.
to the middle.
Okay, all right. We gotta always feel included.
We got always feel included.
The middle kids be having it the worst.
Yeah, my
We be
mama
having
did
it the worst. But nah, so like it's my sister Ashley, Alicia, Yana, then my brother Ant. So shout out all of them. Yeah, man, it's dope. That's dope. Like
Word, that's
when you
lit.
Let
come,
me shout out mine.
ahead.
Diamond Keith.
Go ahead, my bad. Yeah, it was on her.
And
Go
then
ahead.
it's Nene.
Ew. All right, so we gotta get into Tyshawnee.
Well,
He's an
first-
artist all the way around. First of all, if you fuck with real artists, that's him. Period.
let's go.
First, I'm
Sound
gonna
like
shout
a
out
friend.
my siblings since you shot
Hey.
this.
Yeah.
Janae, Amina, and Amani, I love y'all. My brother Amir, I love y'all.
Shout out to the
y'all know it.
Haskins.
The Haskins, yeah,
That's
we
real.
lit.
That's what's up.
But-
That's what's up.
But yeah, my name Tyshawn Haskins. My artist name is Ty Has the Genius. I'm from New Brunswick.
Yes.
Shout out to F-Town, because F-Town raised me as well.
Hey,
Franklin.
So yeah, like you could check me out on all platforms. Follow me, Instagram, TYHAS the Genius.
Yes, he's an artist.
TYHAS the Genius. Go
He
ahead.
rap
Make sure y'all
and he
get that.
sing.
Lord, appreciate
rap
y'all.
and sing, and he inspirational. He not like all these other rappers in 2025.
Definitely, I want to just spread good vibes. Like
Yes,
that's what I'm on. I don't want to push no negativity, so I'm
Yeah,
just
we
all
pushing the
about
peace.
that's what I love.
pushing the peace. Facts.
Yep.
you know,
And-
you know, I sing.
All right, let me hear
Come on,
some.
let's go. Do the
Let
card.
me hear some.
Asia,
But
why you saying that like you don't believe me?
do the card.
I can sing a little bit.
Let's hear
Real
some. Let's hear some.
Huh? And next episode.
That
She
nigga
never
said,
believe me. Nothing I say. I tell her I can sing.
right.
She don't believe me.
It's okay, best friend.
It's like, nah, that's what's up though, man. That's what's up.
Word, good luck, my boy.
I told Ty we gotta work together because now I do produce. Now everybody who know me know that. You
Nah,
feel
you
me?
do.
They know I'm nice with the beats. You
Yeah.
feel me? I've been playing the drums my whole life. I'm a church boy, so I grew up in church. My parents are pastors, and I've been in music my whole life. So I am a producer.
Oh, we'll have a lot to talk about.
I am the musical. I would like to say, I'm kind of speaking this into existence because we do talk. But I'm the MD for Arsenal. Arsenal, the battle rapper.
Oh, you told me about that a little
Yeah, I did some.
You had in contact with him for a minute, though, right?
You did some of
I
his
did
beats?
some work with him. Yeah, no, I do live band with him. So my band actually, when he performs, we go and perform with him.
What? You
So we just performed at the
Right, ain't that some word?
yeah,
Yo.
Nigga, you got a live
performed
band.
at the Empire Lounge a couple of years back for his album release, and hopefully he is out in Florida. I'm not gonna tell all his business because Arsenal crazy. I'm low key scared of him. I be like, yo, what's good, bro?
No, to take that.
So I'm hoping to just I'm hoping to do more work with him, do more work with different other artists in the game too. More work with yourself.
Yo, the
Yeah.
live band is crazy. That's so fire.
Yeah,
I always
It's,
want to perform with a live band.
It's tough getting into the music game, right? So we definitely gonna talk to you more about that and your experience on the music game and how your journey is going with that, because it's tough. I know, with the different streams and you performing and you trying to get gigs and stuff like that, and honestly just making money off of music, it's the toughest it's ever been nowadays. You feel me? So I know.
And then even also being a more
it's
positive
stressful.
type of artist.
Yeah.
It could definitely be, especially that, especially that,
Yeah.
like really trying to make people like, yo, get off that wave. But people don't really want to be themselves. Like, people want to be
They be
good.
scared.
Like,
I feel like it's all.
you don't wake up and come outside
Yeah.
and be like, yo, I want to be a demon today. You might
Yeah.
rap that shit or say it, but
Yes.
your actions, you don't want to do
But I
that
feel
shit.
like the music that's out now, people promote violence and negativity
Yeah.
and all this, and they think that that's what the people want to hear, and that's what's going on in the world. And
No, that's a
somebody
fact.
gotta
It's an
change the
agenda.
dynamic.
It's an agenda
It is
to
an
push that
agenda.
shit. Meek
Fact.
told us, Meek said, we actually make more money when they tell us to rap about that shit.
Killing each other.
He been
But as soon
told
as you
us.
talk about killing the cops, you're
Oh yeah, they gonna come get you like they
Yeah.
came to get NWA. Fuck the
Exactly.
police.
That's literally what I was thinking of.
Shut your
NWA.
shit-
Trying
shut
to
your shit
shut your
down.
whole music career down if you talk
Word
about
up.
killing anything other than killing each other.
Yeah, that's crazy. So that's how you know you can spot the enemy. Little
Yeah.
shit like that.
Exactly.
It should be very
Exactly.
simple.
I love that you said that. For real.
Me too. It's very refreshing. It's very refreshing to hear people talk about this, because I've been on this for years, right? But it's kind of like we be saying, like, I be feeling like I'm the black sheep with a lot of things, right? So I go against the grain, like I was telling you. I go against the grain a lot. So I've been peeped that, like, it was an agenda to kill black men, right? And to make black men suffer through our music, through our entertainment, right?
Media.
And it's just been it's terrible. And I'm low key tired of it. That's why I don't really listen to a lot of hardcore rap. We was just like,
Me too.
we was kind of like we was having fun about the Drake and the Kendrick Lamar thing
Facts.
off camera. But honestly, y'all, that's kind of why I like Drake sometimes, because he's not a gangster rapper, and I'm tired of hearing it. You feel me? I got so tired of hearing the same thing over
The
and
fact
over.
that you said that, my
But neither
man,
is Kendrick.
No, go ahead.
But the fact that you said that about what you like about Drake, him
Yeah.
not being the gangster rapper,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I started to dislike about him when he started going towards that shit.
Right,
I'm like, yo,
right,
just
right.
keep
Yeah.
it this way, 'cause this is why I
And
feel.
I understand
Yeah.
that.
Like,
And I
don't
understand that.
let him
Yeah,
pull
yeah.
you in that
Keep
direction.
your
But
authenticity.
Yeah, and I understand that. I respect that. Because I'm such a fan, like, it's songs on there that I agree with, some that I don't, but I understand where you're coming from.
word.
I
feel you.
do understand where you're coming from. All right, y'all.
About to get this game
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, I'm about to
go.
deal the cards out.
All right. And then go over the rules one more time.
I'm winning today, man.
Huh?
I gotta get a W. I told you.
You gotta
I
win.
been winning a long time.
It's no teams, right? Uno was like you're by yourself,
Yeah,
right?
you by
Okay,
yourself.
okay.
Oh no, definitely. I gotta get a W. She don't even know.
All right,
Teams.
so
I'll be lucky
First
though.
rule,
I'll really be lucky though.
each player gets. I know people gonna be trashing me about how I deal.
It's all
Yeah, you're
good.
supposed to be
I suck.
spinning them.
Just know you
Come on,
can never
Papa.
work at a casino, bro.
Four, my bad.
Ooh, I saw that
Another
one.
one.
5. It don't matter. Now I'm gonna keep this shit. It's my favorite number.
All right.
All right, man.
All right. Remember,
Why be cheating?
Same.
Look like you back here.
you
Oh,
can have the
chill.
same number. This hand is booty.
Oh, this hand is crazy.
Bruh, oh my
Same-
God. Shuffle these cards.
Same number
This
Who
hand-
start?
is bad.
It
My
go left,
bad.
right? I think
My
you
fault.
start. Hold on, we supposed
Oh.
to flip a card. I
Yeah,
think.
Oh,
we
yeah,
got
yeah.
flip a card.
And then I start because I'm left?
Look at the
Nah, that's crazy. Put that in the middle,
Ah,
yo.
yeah, shuffle that. Yeah.
It's only fair.
Yeah.
Gotta put that at the
You
bottom.
gotta
No,
turn
no,
it
no,
around.
put that
You
in the
gotta
middle. We
turn
gonna
it
know
around.
it's
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Put it a little closer too, so somebody can take a shot.
Oh, you gonna put it in the middle of the deck? Okay, I see what you did there, Asia.
I'm done.
Cheating already.
Oh.
I get it.
My sis don't cheat.
Thank you. Period.
All right, boom. That's my favorite number too. All right, boom.
All right, bet.
So
It's
you
my
going
turn.
first?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Boom. Game started. So
You watched that movie yesterday. You went,
yes, with Michael B. Jordan.
did y'all see that or hear about it?
It's called Sinners.
Sinner?
Sinners?
Yeah.
Nah, I never.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was out.
It's,
What's that about?
It was super good, but it was super good. It was like it was about it was based in the
Skip me.
1940s, I think.
1940?
Yeah, it was based in the 1940s.
Oh, I did some bullshit.
It was weird. It was
What?
it was actually kind of it was weird. It
Well,
was
what
like
happened? Because I want to know.
all right,
like,
him and his twin brother go back to their home plantation type, their hometown sort of. They buy a jukebox or a juke place, like one of those places where they used to play music and everything like that. So they buy that, but the the KKK is there to try to kill them. And it just had a lot of like symmetry in it, and it had a lot of
Symbolism in it and
it
shit.
had a lot of symbolism in it, and it was good. It was good for the most part. The vampires came.
Oh,
but
vampires.
What symbolized the vampires and that and stuff like that. Nah, it was actually good though. What symbolized that was the music that they was playing, and what they were saying was that the music brought out like demons and stuff like that, and it also symbolized like even the music. It was actually crazy. Like some of the scenes they had like a girl twerking. And and then they had a blues player, like all in the same scene as like the old. It was crazy, but it was also.
Oh, I have to watch that. What is on?
Nah, it's
The
in
movie
the
theater.
movie
It
theater?
just dropped.
It
It
just
just
Oh, I
dropped
gotta go to
yesterday.
see that.
But
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
that's
to
a date
all-
night.
It was to all symbolize like how music can bring out spirit. And it's crazy. We was just talking about it.
They talk about that in Islam.
Yeah, and
And
it
they
was how
talk-
like
Michael
music
Jackson was
brings out
saying that.
spirits, and so certain music that you play and certain music that you listen to can really bring out like
Yes.
certain
about the
spirits.
frequency. It's about
Michael
the
Jackson
frequency.
and Prince. Yeah, they was both saying that.
They was talking about that the most.
So that's really
But
what
that's
it's about. It's my turn,
The
right?
hurts in the music. It's
Yes.
it's like a
the
hypnotism thing.
algorithm is that's the right word or wrong?
The Germans was doing it. Nah, well for that
The music,
kind of yeah.
the
but
the
What
something
it
in
makes
the
you feel?
Yeah, what it makes you feel.
What it makes you.
Your
yeah.
body-
But that makes
Hitler
a lot of
mastered
sense,
that.
though,
It's like
'cause when you
science.
hear good music, you just naturally like, oh.
It can control your mood. It does influence you.
For me, that.
So imagine if you feel
good.
good by a beat, right? But the whole time they saying mad negative shit in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you're agreeing to a bunch
Agreeing
of negative
and-
shit. You
right.
Here's
dancing
the
whole
thing,
time.
bro.
Facts.
Here's
And you
the
don't know
thing.
what you-
Sometimes the
Facts.
negative energy can be even
I go
in
with
the
twin.
beat, can
Facts.
be in the
That
music
too.
as
It's the
well.
frequency.
So
It's the hurts and shit. That shit is
It is my
crazy.
turn. I'm about to do something to y'all. Boom. The first one. So
With that
y'all gotta take a shot. I guess that's y'all rules. That's y'all rules.
But what's the color though?
That's in the color though is blue.
That's my favorite color.
That's a great color. That's what I'm wearing today. I should have known that was the color. Yeah. My
Wait,
boy.
where's your blue? Cause you talk. Oh, your shirt is blue.
Word?
Damn, I can't see.
What?
It's like a.
You
It's
wearing
like
both
a.
my
It's like a
favorite
sky
colors.
blue. Like a sky
Those
blue.
both my favorite colors.
It's my papa
Black and
favorite
blue.
color, and it's
For
my
real?
grandma
This shirt
gemstone.
blue?
So yeah, it's like
That's
Oh.
not white?
nah, sky blue.
Color? Oh, okay.
Love that.
That's nice.
Thank you. I'm all in your hand
There
too.
you go.
If you go and show it to me, I'm gonna look.
I don't work color blue.
But yeah, that movie was good though.
It was good.
Yeah, it was
overall?
good. It was
'Cause that
alright.
sound
It
like
was-
mad confusing. All of that going on.
Yeah,
Now I,
I
feel
get
like
it.
to the people who don't understand
Ah, she
or
changed
how
the
you
color
say
on us.
overstand, Taishan, to the people who don't
I
overstand,
can do this, right?
they probably would get lost
No,
in a movie like
you got-
that.
Oh no.
Hell no, you can't do that. Hell no.
You about to cheat.
Stop that shit.
He's about to do
Because
something
it's
weird.
just doing the same
He's about to do something
No.
super weird.
Skip card.
He's about to do something super weird. Hell no.
Yo,
My boy was about to throw down a blue
I
egg.
gotta show you what I was about to do.
Why not?
The color is
No, no.
red right
Oh
now.
no, you
That
can't.
was
nah,
like some
nah.
dyslexic
Nah, you
shit.
made that up. You made that up.
My
Nah, you
bad.
got to throw out that
think
But
red.
I was following it. I
Oh,
was
alright.
following it because it was a skip. So in your head, it was like, oh, I'm about to go.
I should have just skipped them though.
All right, so hold up. All right, let me see something. It's my turn, right? All right. Boom.
Come on, Asia, do me right.
Bada boom, bada.
Wow,
Asia, we didn't
What's
think
that?
we didn't think this
blue.
we didn't think this through, Asia,
Why?
because I'm into this game.
I know, because
and
now we're supposed to be talking. I'm
we
done.
supposed to be talking.
All right,
done.
when then we
Well,
go to
wait.
the topic.
Yeah. So, being that we on the topics of like the movie that you saw, right?
Uh-huh. And
the symbolism stuff, Tyshawn, I know you know a little bit, but like ringing bells, like hearing about just a little bit of that he said about the music. I mean, the movie. Like, what does that sound like to you? Because I
To
know
me, it sounds like what's going on right now.
the vampires and everything.
The vampires and everything.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
symbol. The vampires
Yo,
is just
the
symbolism
vampires-
for like bad spirits.
Nah, the
Nah,
vampires.
the vampires
Yeah.
is deeper
Hey, so
than
you saying that
symbolism.
vampires are real?
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all,
And I am saying it with her-
wait.
And I'm
But
not
yo,
talking
wait.
about fangs and movies.
Yeah,
vampires.
it's not what they show you. They're gonna show you some shit, and they want you to think way further.
They want you
but,
to think that shit is fictional.
But it's
or
really blood
non-fictional.
suckers out here. It's really people that's living off of energy. It's
Oh,
it's
so
And your
y'all-
blood
y'all
is
not talking about-
your blood.
Y'all
is,
not talking about like movie vampires.
No,
Y'all
we're talking about you. They still
but that's the
sacrifice
thing.
and drink blood.
They show you enough. So
Yeah.
we don't know. It could be
True.
movie vampires.
True.
They could transform into them
We don't
motherfuckers
know.
with the
True.
long fangs.
See, that's what I'm saying. People hear this for the first
But
time.
the basis of it is that
that's what we was
there's
talking about.
motherfuckers out there sucking your energy, like taking your energy, harvesting in that shit, and they
No,
feed
energy
off
is
of
real.
it, literally.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about that with the dogs. I swear to God, this happened to me today. I'm walking my dog. I swear to God. I'm walking my dog, right? And there was this man behind me. I walk my dog with no leash. She always walking by me and shit, right? So she's standing in front of me, and then she's looking behind me, right? I'm on the phone sending somebody a voice message, my brother Amir. And my dog was like, my dog don't bark. She doesn't fucking bark. You feel me? So when she barks, the first thing I do is look back. It's a dude standing behind me who was trying to get her attention, bothering her. But when I look back, he stopped on some shit. He was like, I was messing with her. And she kept growling at him like,
the energy.
and I was like, nah, you. I told him that he good, because like 2 minutes later, he still was standing behind me like he didn't want to walk past us.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you
Being
can walk
weird.
past, because I mind you, she's not on a leash.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
she's not going to bother you. I made her sit down. She sat.
Yeah.
And when he came by, I was like, you could pet her.
Yeah.
I swear to God, she never did this before.
she tried to bite him.
No, she ran from him, and she started crying. And I'm like, yo, something ain't right with
They
this
see
nigga.
spirits.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm like,
was
I'm
gonna
like, yo,
say, I do-
I'm like, yo, come here. He kept trying to pet her. I'm like, Ivy, she ran like a good 20 yards away from me. And I'm like,
dogs
come
be
here.
energy.
Yeah.
A
She
demon.
finally came back, but as she came back, she's like
I do think that
crouching
dogs.
down. She felt that
Dogs are
shit.
like
A demon.
I think
That
they
nigga
can
might
read
be a
spirits.
vampire. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
who is him?
A vampire or he had some shit that was right there that she
You
saw.
feel me? And she felt that shit, and
Mm-hmm.
she told me to get away from him, and we walked the fuck away from that.
Yeah, I think y'all will really enjoy the movie then, because like it was actually kind of crazy. I'm not doing it justice of how I'm
How you
explaining
explaining
it.
it,
I'm
word.
not doing it justice. It's actually crazy. and what you're saying kind of reminds me of some stuff that was going on in the movie. But y'all gotta
No, you
watch
get your
it.
own downloads. All I can say is just have an open mind.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna have to.
just
I'm
keep
gonna
an
have to,
open
I'm
mind.
gonna have to look it
For
up.
real,
I'm
that's what
gonna
it
definitely have to look it up because you know what it is, yo. When people start getting into deep conversations, about like spiritual and like things that's like not of the norm, people and how they were raised
To think is normal.
gets brought back up. You feel me? So if someone was raised in the church, right?
Yeah.
Or someone was raised, to learn Buddhism, or
Some people were raised around witchcraft.
So I think what I'm trying to say is everyone is going to have a different opinion.
absolutely.
It's based off perspective.
It's
It's
not.
based
No,
off
no, 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 no.
perspective, you feel
Well,
me?
I don't mean to like cut your idea off, but
Yeah.
that shit is not perspective. It's truth.
Yeah.
It's what's happening.
Yeah.
You feel me? And we
How
gotta
you think the
realize
same
that shit.
people-
It's happening.
But do
It's
y'all
not
think it's the truth for every, like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's true for everybody. You know how
Yeah.
you got some people who be like,
Yeah.
I don't
People
want to
don't even
believe that
realize.
people are evil. Like,
Yeah,
how can
yeah,
they be
yeah, yeah.
evil? You're
Yeah.
just being naive.
Yeah,
There's evil
yeah.
and there's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's polarity in life. Everything has its opposite. So
Yeah.
just like there's evil, there's good. There's
Yeah.
up, there's down, there's left, there's right. You could keep going with that
There's
shit.
good spirits, there's evil spirits.
Yes.
Yes.
So just as much as we want to believe that people like you see how we mad positive, there's niggas who the opposite of us.
Yes.
Mm.
You feel me? They got
And
niggas
that's
who
real.
the opposite of us. You feel me? So this
Prey
shit,
on
we've been
people.
at war with that for a long time.
Yeah.
It's not about skin or nothing. It's about good versus evil.
Yep.
Good
Facts.
people versus bad people.
Yep.
Damn.
You feel
And you
me?
gotta think about it. Remember I told you about Haiti? And then Tyshawn, you know this. I don't know.
Word, right? We got heavy in that shit.
Hold on,
She
hold
looked
on,
at my
hold on,
shit
hold
too.
on.
Look,
like-
look at mine.
Asia, you threw out that wild, right?
Asia threw out the wild, so that mean boom, boom,
and it's your
so
turn.
Nice.
And remember when we brought up Haiti or whatever like
Uno, by the way. Uno.
yeah.
that? So you just fuck with one.
Reverse back to him.
First back to me.
Yeah. Damn. But what would you say? Go ahead, Asia. What would you
Uno.
say? Oh, damn.
Oh,
He
no.
didn't. Oh,
I had to pick up a card.
Uno.
Yeah, y'all.
Oh,
What y'all be talking about?
You got Uno?
What you? That's
the
and
wild part.
that's +4. You got to
Yeah,
draw
he
So
four.
that means you gotta pick up four. No Uno for you, my boy.
Baby, he knew that. He was hoping somebody else did. You get on my nerves.
Hey yo.
I'm done.
Damn.
No,
Damn,
but
what's the
remember,
So
color?
now it's your girl.
It's my
Stop
go
looking at
now.
my cards, Asia.
Oh yeah, what's the color? You ain't tell us no color.
blue.
Damn.
Damn.
But wait, hold on. Remember when we was talking about Haiti?
It's your turn again. Yeah, I do remember we was talking
No,
about
it
Haiti.
goes this way now. Because
Yeah,
remember that
they
way.
both just
Oh,
plucked.
yeah.
They both just plucked. Because they didn't have blue.
It's still blue.
Yeah, it's still blue. How you gonna pick blue and you ain't have it?
That was my favorite color.
Asia.
I know. That was stupid. You cheating.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
All right.
Oh, so it's your girl.
What
It's on
about
me.
Haiti though, Asia?
No, because remember I was saying, Tyshawn, you know that they won a revolutionary war.
Yeah, they
Oh,
like
yes,
the
yes,
only
yes,
country
yes,
that
yes.
ever
That's
did
not
that.
made up. That's real. That's
Yeah,
you
nah.
could Google that.
Yo,
That's
I
not
heard
something about that
We
too,
had
though.
mad. You had mad people coming at us about that too. By
Coming
the way,
at us for what reason?
Not coming
Facts
at
that it
not
happened?
coming at us, but like it was some people that was.
Uno out.
God damn it!
I told you I'd be lucky.
No, we still gotta keep
She
going.
did say that.
Yeah, we still gotta
Oh, we
keep
play.
going.
Y'all play for seconds
Shout out
and
to
shit.
Tima because you always be
No,
telling me that.
not really, but we can right now. There we go. But yeah, so no, it was just a lot of people.
It's your girl.
It was a lot
Oh.
of people coming at
Uno
us.
out.
Was
Saying what?
God damn it!
Oh man.
God damn it!
At least I came in second. You heard?
I'm a tour loser.
That's my birthday number. Chill.
I'm a horrible
Word.
loser.
I'm a horrible loser.
But no, all right, no. Finish what you were saying though. It's for real.
No, I'm just saying, like that voodoo, like witchcraft, all of that stuff. That shit
Yeah.
is real. Like, come on, we are spiritual
Yeah.
beings, right? We're in a physical form, but isn't there something talking to you inside of your head that's not physical? All right,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
People,
You got intuition. You have like
Yeah.
your stomach is your
A lot of
second
people
gut.
from
Yes.
the Christian.
You
It's
feel me? You
second
feel
grade.
shit. It's,
Yeah.
that's what I
It's
meant to
second
say.
grade.
A
Thank
lot
you.
of people from the Christianity space will tell you guys that's the voice of God.
yeah.
What do you guys? Is that kind
I
of?
agree.
We are
the same
connected
thing.
to God.
I agree.
I don't wanna
I
believe
agree.
in that.
Why?
It is the voice
You
of
don't
God.
think-
Voodoo stuff. I don't
Oh,
You
the
got-
voodoo stuff,
how
you
you
don't
said
want-
you don't want to believe in it. That's because you got good energy. Like you don't want to believe
Yeah,
that.
there's bad out there.
But
Yeah.
I need you
I
to
got-
know that there is bad out there.
It is, I know
And it don't
that.
mean that you. It don't mean
Bad
that you gotta
people,
like
bad energy, but
give
I'm
into
so
that
much
shit.
of
So wait,
a-
do y'all think that there is like witchcraft out there?
I
Hell
do
yeah.
believe some
That's
way,
real.
somehow.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah,
hey,
it
I
is
mean,
real, but
it go
I'm-
on in this country
for the
too.
viewers, for not
is.
everybody
I-
really,
Witchcraft,
not
but
everybody
this is what you
really.
need to know. Just like witchcraft is not always bad.
It's not.
Remember,
always
I told
bad.
you it's polarity
Some people
in
use it for
everything.
good. Some people
So-
use
Good
it for
and bad.
bad.
Yes.
Yin and yang.
It's just like if you're manifesting,
But I
you
feel
want
like
money
you-
or a new job, or now you praying for this is witchcraft. You're praying, you're putting a frequency out
Yeah.
there, you're speaking
Yep.
on this shit.
But
Yep.
as far as the bad part, speaking on voodoo and stuff like that, I feel like if you're a great person, you believe in who you believe in.
No,
whoever
God, you can't touch
whatever
God's
God
people.
yeah, you cannot
Right.
touch God's
Yeah.
people.
Right.
I agree.
Whoever your
Right.
God is, I feel like if you're a great person and you believe in
And
your
that
God or
actually
whatever,
does count.
that
You'll
negative
always
stuff
be
can't
protected.
That's why I
touch
walk
you.
As
away
far
from
as
religion,
witchcraft,
too.
that counts.
I agree
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Protected because
That's facts.
I agree with you because they told me that religion told me that my grandfather wasn't going to heaven because he didn't die a Muslim. He didn't die in the state of Islam. So technically, you're
And
going
these
to
are
hell.
words from man.
This is words
This
from
is not words from God.
the and
right?
then Christians would tell me if you don't get baptized, you're going to hell.
Right.
Feel
Right.
me?
That's what I'm saying.
But
Words
I watched
of
Good
man.
Men. That's why I quoted you on that Good Men because I watched a good man like my
there's a
whole
lot of
life.
great men out
That's
here.
his
Yeah.
that's his
I
pop
wanna
up too
talk
over
about
there.
it.
He a great man. I watched him like
talk about it.
hold the household down, take everybody to school, take
My
everybody to
dad-
work,
my dad-
Yeah.
pay what he had to pay, teach us what he had to teach us,
So
lead by
what,
example.
about
what
great
part
men
of his
for a
soul
minute.
What
would
part
be
of his soul
doomed?
wouldn't make
Right.
it to the
Right.
Who are
right.
you
I
to
see
you
what
feel
you're
me?
saying.
So like
Yeah.
it made me really
Yeah.
And
look
then
at
if you
things
believe
like
in
that.
God, you know only God judges.
Only God can
Only
judge.
God can
And
tell
I
you where
just
you
speaking
going.
on that, I just want to shed the light on great men. Not to cut nobody off. It's really great men out here. No matter what part of the world you come from, no matter what
That's
environment you grew up in,
Or how
because-
society try to make it seem.
because I came from a rough neighborhood. My dad came from a rough neighborhood.
'Cause
But
where you
one
from?
thing-
'Cause you from
Elizabeth, New Jersey. Shout out Elizabeth.
Shout out
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
But yeah, like
Used to bust y'all ass in football too.
hold on.
I'm from New Brunswick. We played y'all every year. Never lost.
North Jersey.
But I'm fucking my Elizabeth niggas.
Yeah, no, like it's a lot of great men out here, and regardless of the hardships that you men deal with, my father, one of them, he had it very hard. Sometimes mom not being there because she working all day to pay the bills. Dad never seen dad, and so he grew up in all of that. But one thing he made sure his kids were straight. He made sure his kids were straight. From food, we had the nicest of the nicest places. Football practice, cheerleading practice, school events, school. He was
And you
always
remember
there.
that shit,
He,
right?
I remember that shit. I mean, I'm sorry, I
When stuff
remember
being
that.
My
impactful,
bad,
you
my
a
bad.
child.
It be,
Y'all
it
allowed
be,
to
it be.
curse.
Oh, all right,
it-
yeah, yeah,
we can curse on here. All right, 'cause I was trying to keep like, no, but because my dad really came from the struggle, like going
Yeah.
to school with the same socks and same shoes
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
not knowing where his
yeah.
next meal was gonna come from.
Yeah.
So he
Can I
really
ask?
had to hustle his way.
yeah,
up.
Can I segue into it? Do you hold your men to that standard now?
I do. Because I feel like if my dad could do it for me, and you a man, you can't do it for me, then I'm not. I don't want you around me. I don't,
That's the
because
importance
it's-
of a father.
Yeah, yes, it is.
but your father,
being a good father, you saying?
Being a
your father's supposed to do it for you. Like
Right.
a
Yeah,
nigga not
he-
really supposed
but
to
he
come
put-
and
he-
take over your father's role.
He's
but
not,
He
but
is
it's a
supposed
standard.
To, you're
Like,
right,
it's a
and that's what I want
standard.
to know.
You go
Like,
to the father when you ask your daughter for her hand in marriage.
yeah, because he need to know that you're gonna take care of his daughter.
Exactly.
I'm married. If
But
y'all
as a
ain't seen,
father, I'm
married. My
supposed to
husband
buy
went
my
to-
daughter clothes. If she's
Yeah.
struggling, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to do this. I'm supposed to do that.
So
So
do
now
you-
when you get with her,
Wait, now I'm curious. Do you think this? Because I felt like I experienced this a little bit. Like with my family is like if you're dealing with a man and say you got a boyfriend, that's when all the help stops because you have somebody now. What you asking me for?
Wait, if you
Well,
dealing with a man and you got a
nah,
boyfriend?
You mean
nah,
yeah,
nah,
like
the
your
house
because
stops from your dad?
nah,
From,
absolutely
like,
not. It
yeah,
shouldn't.
your father.
From
Hell
your
no.
father, it stops.
Me and
It
my
shouldn't.
dad was in the kitchen arguing today because I'm married or whatever, and I said,
Okay.
"What did I ask him?" Oh, we drinkers. So I was like, "Dad, can you buy me a bottle?" He was like, "Your husband's sitting right there. Tell him to buy you a
Exactly.
bottle." I said, "No, you my dad. I'm asking you." He said, "But your husband's sitting right there."
Because
I
you
said,
got a man in your life
Yeah,
now.
but
Yeah,
sometimes
but
you
you
probably sometimes you probably gotta weigh your options. Like, yo, I've been getting my husband. I'm about to ask daddy.
Yeah, but that's exactly
Point
what
blank.
happened because God,
Daddy might not know all of that. You gotta tell him that.
But he know. Like,
So then that's
my husband and my dad have a great relationship. But look, yesterday we was on in the car. God rest my Uncle Soul, my Uncle Jerome. R.I.P. We love you to death. Yesterday we was all out. And I asked them, because when I'm with them, I want everything. Can you do this? Can you do this? So I said, can you buy me a bike? He said the same thing yesterday. Your husband right here trying to buy it. So he bought it yesterday. So when I asked him today, I was just jelling. I'm like, he bought it yesterday. Can you buy it today? So he's like,
I respect your father though, where he coming from. Only because I felt my family's like that. Like and I respect that, because for me it taught me, like, because it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be here when I'm supposed to be here, but if you're choosing to deal with a person, then let this person be the person who's taking care of you.
They should.
Yeah, so I shouldn't have to be going to my dad no more if I got a man in my life.
Yeah, I went through that. I went through that on the flip side. Like,
I disagree.
Well, yeah.
That's how I felt.
3 daughters.
Okay.
Yeah, let me. I think I got you, but I think I got you.
To an extent, though.
I think I got you, but let me.
I might say that.
Yeah.
Like,
no, to an extent.
Right.
Exactly.
But nah, you ain't about to let that nigga.
No. Exactly. No.
Because you ain't about to want for nothing. Ain't no nigga think he about exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna teach you. Why are you asking father?
Well, it's
you
different.
got the man.
Asia, it's different. Right. It's different factors, right? So let's break this down. So it depends. If my daughter came to me with a husband, first of all, I think it's situation based, right? So it depends on the relationship you have with your father. So if
and
you
that's
have
the
that
thing.
type of
Maybe y'all don't understand that. Me and my dad are really close.
Exactly.
Like, I'm really a daddy's
that's
girl.
what I'm saying.
I'm really a daddy's
So that's what
girl.
I'm saying.
So we play around a lot. So he just, like, if y'all meet my dad, y'all will see, like, he play a lot.
You're just very close to your dad.
I'm
so even though you're married, you stay really, really close to your father.
Yeah, I'm still daddy's girl.
I get that. Now, here's the thing. If my daughter has a boyfriend in her life, it's not his responsibility to.
But it is. To an extent.
It's a courtship. It's a courtship.
Yeah, he's courting. Yeah, he's courting her.
It's a level to that shit. Like, he don't gotta go until he make that. Until y'all make that commitment.
Your boyfriend is courting you. Let me.
But y'all committed though. Y'all
committed to what? Committed to
each other. To each other.
All right, no. So hear me out. So y'all committed. Y'all committed to each other. Y'all committed to each other in the sense that, hey, I'm not going to be talking to no other men, and you're not going to be talking. We're talking boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be talking to no other men. I'm not going to be talking to no other girls because we're trying to do this together. We're trying to make this thing together.
Let me get your point.
Now, I'm just waiting. Now let's say he has his own place. You have your own place. You drive your own car. He drive his own car.
Okay.
He is not.
That means he got his own bills.
He is not responsible for a car payment, car insurance, rent, mortgage, your kids.
Let me know when it's my turn to talk.
He's not responsible. Hold on. He's not physically responsible.
Because you got those bills before you got him.
Any of that. He's not responsible.
What if that don't work out? You gotta handle those bills.
I got y'all.
Go ahead, my bad.
So, hold on, I got y'all.
Who's not responsible?
Yeah, who you saying not responsible?
The boyfriend is not
He's
responsible.
saying if I met you already in your
to handle some
her
bills.
They don't live together.
They don't live together.
They both live in
boyfriend and girlfriend.
They got
different lives.
I guess maybe I should more so mean, like, it's not just dating. It's not like, oh, y'all just met and y'all just dating.
I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, because
keep your thought. Keep your thoughts.
Before I lose it.
Okay, go ahead.
I would agree with that situation if it was a situation like we just seeing each other. We hanging out, we having a good time, we vibing or whatever, and y'all constantly seeing each other. I would agree with that in that sense.
I think I see where you're going. Give me 1 second.
I got some stuff to say.
I'm gonna come right back to you. I'm gonna come right back to you. So here's the thing, right? So even though, like, a lot of men feel like it's not our responsibility in a girlfriend boyfriend stage, if a man to y'all point, right? If a man sees that you're paying your own bills, your own car note, your mortgage,
You about
right?
to say what I'm about to say. I know.
If he sees that and he really likes you as a boyfriend, and he wants to take that on and he wants to help you out because he got a little extra in his check, he was doing something, he got a little extra bread, and he be like, yo, Asia, put this $500 on your car payment because you know what I'm saying, I want to make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? I want to help out where I can. Even though it's not my responsibility to help out. I just want to help you out where I can, especially because I like you.
But before you finish,
I like you. We doing this. We're in a relationship. Boom. There you go. So that's my only point.
When you fast forward,
if he would like to do that, cool. But it's not his responsibility to do that.
No, it's not his responsibility. But if y'all in a relationship and y'all really fuck with each other for real, and y'all wanted to, and it's serious, and y'all wanted to go somewhere, and when I say go somewhere, I mean marriage, family, buying houses, buying cars, whatever y'all doing, building businesses or whatever.
Do you still
show
expect
me,
it to be 50-50?
but show me who you gonna be as my husband.
But that's what men do naturally. That's what y'all need to understand. Like, we naturally want to be that. We don't want to. We not trying to go into a situation where we like, cause we know the levels to this shit. We know like I met you. I'm getting to know you. Even while I'm getting to know you, while we dating, I'm probably gonna be paying for the dates. You feel me?
And we understand.
So now it might get to the next level where like, you my girl now. That do not mean I have to pay your bills.
That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
And what he trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is, what we're naturally gonna be like, that's my lady now. We're naturally gonna do that shit.
So
I'm about to help. What you need, what your shit is. Like niggas, most niggas is gonna do that. But when you make us feel like we have to do it,
that's different.
It's be like,
that's different.
Yeah, that's
who the fuck
different.
you think I am?
That's
I'm not about to be doing that shit. And that's what we're stuck in. It be women who be like, yo, you gotta get my nails done. No, the fuck I do not.
No, that's different.
Have to get your nails done.
I'm not talking about
when
taking
I met
advantage.
you had your nails done. Who got your shit done?
Exactly. No, and I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because
you feel me? Like, stop trying to play
if
me.
you're in a relationship, you would expect your man to do that, and it's not always
if he wants to.
The wording, the expect. Why expect?
I mean,
not even
expect
that,
is
but
crazy.
not.
Expect
but
is crazy.
I think y'all not understanding because even you said like you even said like when you dealing with when y'all going on dates, you just feel like you as a man have
because
to pay
y'all know
for
that's in our nature.
It depends on the type of woman you dealing with. Because for me, I've dated men when they did X, Y, and Z. We went out on dates. They did this and the third. But I'm so much of who I am. I'm an independent person. I'm a Cancer. Shout out to the Cancers.
Shout out to the Cancers.
I'm gonna take mommy and if I like you and I fuck with you for real, I'm gonna take you out. Let me pay for your dinner.
That's
Let me
$100.
pay for your
That's
anniversary
$100.
type.
That's why.
That's $100.
That's why you married.
But as a man, we not.
That's why you married. You feel me? Because you a good. Honestly, that's literally though. Because of your mindset. A man saw that and was like, "Oh shit, she's willing to do for me the way I'm willing to do for her."
But
it's not always the case. You're
some
right.
people is gonna snatch that up.
In your particular case, your man saw your spirit and was like, "Yo, a lot of times, y'all, for real."
He felt appreciated, yo.
That's exactly where I was going.
Because I'm sure you wouldn't have married him if you already said how your dad
exactly.
is. You wouldn't have married him if he
wasn't taking care of you in return.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. This man took me to for my birthday. We was not together. We was dealing with each other, hanging out, having a great time. So I'm outside. Let's go to Vegas. He took me to Vegas. I swear for God, when we was not in a relationship or nothing. We went to Vegas, and I felt like I was in a relationship with this man for years.
Let me ask you something. What was your response? What was your response to him when he took you to Vegas?
I was like, damn, he doing this. He don't have to do this.
Yeah,
he don't have to be here right now.
So you showed him that appreciation.
I did.
Absolutely.
After that, all bets was off. I'm like, oh yeah.
In what ways? Like, you ain't got.
In what way you showed him that
appreciation?
I took him out. Buying nice gifts, sending words of encouragement, words of affirmation, like all of that.
So pause right there.
We love
she
that.
Got
So because of that, that's why that man put a ring on your finger. Let me tell you, because as men, we naturally like it's such a big fight of men gotta
speak of some people because everybody does not think the same way. People take advantage of good people.
That is our natural instinct though, to want to provide. It's a natural instinct in the man.
That doesn't mean that everybody does that though.
No, honestly,
right.
men out there
there
that's
is
not
people
like
that take advantage.
Even the ones that's not like that, they might wonder.
Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you.
sure they do.
I don't really keep things like. For real, for the men that's not like that, y'all need to check yourselves.
Nah, niggas out here that be using females.
Y'all
They see
real bad.
You do got.
you a good person.
Remember I talked about polarity. I told you about
them niggas need to check themselves. For real. Them niggas need to check themselves. Naturally, men like me and bro, we naturally would like to. It makes us feel good.
I feel like grown men are natural providers.
It makes us actually feel good if we're able to buy you a nice bracelet or get your hair done, get your nails done. We feel like we did that.
They make you feel good.
It make us
the girls talk.
It make us feel
The girls
good.
got a group chat.
And we know, look, on the flip side, it's a reward that come with that.
Now, let me tell y'all. Let me cook though. But it make us feel good. But you know what make us feel better? When we feel appreciated for that. That's all niggas be wanting.
You're right.
All be like, honestly, y'all could get so much out of us if y'all just like, yo, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really like if you a nigga will try to buy
to
you
the
the
moon.
Word is bond. You feel me? If a nigga feel appreciated, we will literally try to do anything and everything for a person that we really love and that we really care about.
Let's just say men. Because when we speak about boys, that's a different topic. I feel like it's boys y'all age.
Yeah,
and that mentality
we
is
talking
not
about
the same.
boys older than
that
them.
mentality is not the same as a man's
you know
mentality.
what I've been running into a lot, bro? What they're saying is true. And what I've been running into a lot is that like men like us is not scared or nothing, but we're hesitant to talk about other men.
Oh my God.
Yeah, men, we don't
Why
like.
is
We
that,
don't
though?
like.
Why is
we don't
that?
like
Not
because
pillow talk, like,
because like honestly
facts.
that's kind of unspoken man rules. Like you don't talk about another man.
You don't talk about other men.
You don't.
I could
I'm not
that.
gonna talk
You don't
about you
speak
to
on
get it
other
or
men.
nothing. I'm not
You
gonna
don't
bash
speak
you.
But look at it this way:
That
if you had
shit
a
is-
little sister or you had a sister and you was trying to protect her from,
I give my sisters raw information.
Yeah.
so when
yeah.
you
I
speaking,
give them locker room talk. Like, ask me what you want to know. I will tell you
But
the
honestly,
absolute
all right, bro.
truth.
So
You feel me?
So I'ma cook a little bit. Like the thing is, bro, I've been wanting to call out men lately
About what?
about a lot of things.
like,
There's a lot of
let's talk
things
about
that it's a lot of things that like me. All right, you heard about the Anthony Edwards situation.
bro.
Oh yeah,
this
I was
like
just talking to my
third-
mom and my sister about this.
All right,
I
so
spoke with
Wait,
women about
what's
it.
the Anthony
Bro,
Edwards situation?
He's somebody
in a
that,
situation
like-
in a situation
wait,
like
you gotta
that.
explain it to her. She
All
didn't
right,
hear
so-
this yet.
Yo,
All
let
right,
me
so-
use the bathroom. Why you explaining it to her?
Yeah.
Where,
Real
I'll be
quick.
right back.
Real quick. Anthony Edwards, right, is a basketball player who, you know, doing more research. He has like 3 or 4 baby moms, all older than him, and he had babies by these chicks. But the most recent one came out, and she was saying like, the problem was that she put text messages out saying like, yo, we're about to have a baby. What's going on? And he was like, yo, I don't want to have the baby. Just in text message
Oh, I
exchange.
think I seen that on Instagram.
Yeah, he was
But-
like, I don't want the baby, like, you know what I'm saying? So blah blah blah, get rid of it. She was saying no. She ended up having the baby. Anthony Edwards is a multimillionaire, like one of the young superstars in the NBA. He's gonna be very successful.
And what
very
team he
rich.
play for?
The Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
He played my Lakers actually tomorrow. So we gonna don't worry,
Shout out
y'all.
to the Lakers.
Shout
My
out to the
husband a
Lakers.
Lakers fan.
We about to get him out of here.
We went to the
Anthony
game.
Edwards. hey.
We gotta talk about his situation, but what's your thought? So
What
he,
the-
So hold on. So real quick, so she sent messages or showed messages to the world, basically showing that like, yo, he ain't shit. He don't, or that's what it portrayed, that he don't want to take care of his daughter. What actually came out after that was that like he paid the whole entire
18 years off for the child.
18 years of child support. He paid
yeah.
it off. It was like $1 million.
I thought that was
one point. I think it was like $1.1 million or something
Wait,
like
to
that.
the girl that
To the
just
girl
had the
that
baby
had the
that he
baby.
didn't want to
So
be
he just
involved.
paid
Right.
child support off,
He
so
didn't
he
want to
have
be
deal with
involved
child
in
support.
her life or the child's life. Well, and I don't even want to say that. I want to stop saying that he don't want to be involved.
'Cause we
in the
don't
child,
know that.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
We don't know that. But what we do know is that he
He paid it ahead of time.
paid
So
the
if you're trying to get some money off of me, here we go.
Yeah, because
Don't
you know what
harass
happens,
me for
y'all.
18 years.
They go back every couple of months and get the price
Or be
raised.
complaining about something
Word
and
is
something
bond.
else. You never
so
know.
he paid the $1 million
Not to say
off.
that she like that. But
Yeah, I mean,
we don't know.
Yeah, she got a baby by
So
little
I-
baby, but I don't know. Well, what
do?
you think about him being in a child's life? What you think about him paying the complete debt off?
So I have mixed feelings about it. One, because I'm a daddy's girl. My dad been in my life all my life.
Yes.
So that's all I know.
Yes, and I
But
think it's a girl.
I feel like women, we sometimes blindly make our lives harder than what it can be or it should be.
Thinking that they gotta
Because
come up or something.
that sometimes too. But even in a situation like that, like if I find out I'm pregnant and I tell the father and he say I don't want to have no baby right now or whatever, I don't want a baby with you, I'm not going forward with it. And it's unfortunate because us as women, this child is growing inside of us.
Y'all
We
get
building a
emotional about it,
connection.
right?
We building a emotional bond with this child that's not even here yet.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, it's like, okay, like now I'm preparing myself to be a single mom. So that's why I say us as women make our life harder than what it can be. But you can't blame a woman. Like we very
But on
big
the flip side, y'all
emotions.
both
Yep.
having sex for pleasure. Y'all wasn't having sex to.
But we don't know
Have
a
that though.
kid.
You
Yeah,
said
bro,
you
you
said
know
that
that.
you wouldn't move forward with someone if they told you that they didn't want
Yeah.
a baby with you. Now, same situation with a multi-millionaire.
She got my
the whole thing.
You see how it changed? You see how it switch up? You see how it switches up?
Nah, facts though. It's a whole
You
different
see
story
how
now.
it switches up because yeah, you can become a millionaire overnight. You a millionaire overnight. That girl
But now,
a millionaire
but now
overnight.
I'm all
who's
for
the
the
dumb
woman.
one?
I'm
Is
the-
he the dumb one for
Both
wanting
of
to?
them at the end of the day still.
Or, but now he know it's
But
your
like,
worth,
only
my
thing-
nigga.
Look, the child
Like,
could
bro,
come
you
out
can't
and
be playing.
I don't know.
Another
At the
Meek
end of the
quote.
day-
Meek said, "I'm too rich to be fucking these bitches
I
raw."
feel exactly. At the end
But
of the day,
that's
we
your
gotta
main
take
problem.
responsibility
Y'all
for our
think
own
with
actions.
y'all-
It ain't just us. Y'all be wanting it raw.
Right.
But y'all know
Let me, daddy.
Like, yo, this shit is
I
crazy.
heard it all,
It's two
bro.
people,
I heard it all,
It's
Heard
two
it all.
people. Is
I
it
heard
not
it
two
all.
people?
I'm like,
so
what?
if one person don't got common
It's two
sense,
people.
Somebody else got common sense.
Somebody
and
got-
like, listen,
but nobody have
didn't we
common
talk about
sense
this?
in
This
them
is not
moments.
what we wanted to
Nah,
do.
real.
What-
Nah, real
Listen,
shit.
I don't know.
No. But
Everybody
on some
could-
real shit, no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
I feel
Somebody
like the
gotta-
mind is over matter. Yeah, I
Yes.
understand like lust and all of that shit is real. People do get caught up in lust. That chemistry that we
Definitely.
can't fake. Like that's not something that's real. It happens, but it literally is your mind over matter.
Sex is-
You can't tell your body, listen, I'm not doing that because I know my future is gonna fuck me up after that. Then something's wrong. You're following
it's more-
the wrong thing.
It's more dangerous for a man to have consensual sex because right now we live in a time where consensual sex is a thing. You feel me? Like
That's weird.
people
This-
fucking
Yeah.
like regularly.
Back in the day, we would all be whores.
But that's why back in the day it was more like people overstood the science behind sex. So
It's
you ain't have people
ritual.
broadcasting what they was doing. Now
That's
niggas
true.
are
Okay.
niggas are hit
showing
some
it.
shit
Alicia was
and
one of them. When
rap
she
about
talked
it.
about that,
You feel me? Like
Niggas
it's
is
a thing.
showing their sex
what is
life
it
and getting
called?
money off
Carisha.
of it.
So my
What
point
that?
is this.
Showers when
Golden showers.
Golden
That's
showers,
fucking,
Oh, wow.
Alright,
golden
I don't
showers.
know.
Everybody
I
different
feel
shit.
like once people,
Everybody
well,
like
I feel
different
like once
shit.
Carisha started talking about that, then everybody started being a little more open and talking
Nah,
about
but she
it.
ain't
But
the
I
first.
feel like
No,
she's
she
not
not.
the first.
What?
She's not the
Yeah.
first, and I feel like this is what people do behind the scenes, but they so scared to talk about it because they think about how people gonna judge them
Right.
or he not gonna
But
look
right
at
now
me as
we're
a
not
man
even
or
in
whatever.
that time. Like, well, yeah, as far as getting for y'all, it's different because y'all can't
on
really
a,
go
what
out.
extent?
It's on the extent where y'all can't go out and say that I fucked 10 niggas.
Right.
But I can, as a man, I can tell a woman I fucked
Two.
30 females,
Look.
And she's
I
still
can
gonna-
still wife the virgin.
Yeah.
she still would fuck with me.
Yeah.
But on the
That's
flip
dirty.
side,
Because you know why? Because girls actually like niggas that get bitches. For
You
real.
gotta talk about some people. When you
Girls-
say stuff, you
yeah,
gotta.
nah, yeah,
some
people-
some
Yeah,
females,
some
some females,
Yeah, away
Everybody
from
don't
me.
like
some
Yeah.
females like men who
What's that
get
song she
other
said?
women.
I like my nigga
yeah,
ugly.
but you
I
don't
mean,
want your
dark
nigga
skin, a little
ugly.
bit ugly.
That's because
Not
she got
all the
her
way
own
ugly.
insecurities.
Not all the way ugly.
That's
That's what,
true. That's true.
No,
It's
honestly,
insecurity.
that I mean, I
Nigga
feel
say
like
he like
that's
his
true
girl
for a lot of
medium
women.
cute.
Though.
Who said that?
Y'all don't
You
want,
could be
y'all don't
ugly
want,
and still
y'all
be
don't
a
want a
whore at
nigga
the
that
end of the
can't
day.
get girls.
Yeah,
And I
no.
want
Y'all
my
don't
girl
want a nigga that can't get
I want her
girls.
medium cute. I don't need
You
her
could be
too
ugly
cute.
and still be a whore at the end of the day. You could be ugly and
That's
still
true.
get bitches at the end of the day.
Definitely.
That's
I think
true.
it's more. That's why people need to pay more attention to a person.
Yeah, when you got
Right.
money or you got a
That's
personality.
the wrong
Yeah.
thing. You're not paying attention to the person. You focused on the wrong shit. Oh, he get attention. Oh, he got money. Oh, he fly. Oh, he got this. It's everything that
Asia
you want
real big
out
on
of
that.
him.
But that's what we live in right now.
That's
Yeah.
wrong.
So
though.
It's
I know it's
super wrong.
totally
It
wrong.
is.
I agree with you. I'm with you
Yeah.
on that
It's
shit.
mind over matter. Like
So
if
now,
you think
like
you
going into the
taste
dating
with
pool,
somebody
that's what
else
I'm
got it.
saying.
Yeah.
Going back
It's
to the
not you.
baby thing real quick though, and the Anthony Edwards situation. Y'all was asking like, yo, who's in the wrong? Who's in the wrong? And who loses in that situation,
The child.
right?
The child.
The
The child.
child. I'm
That's
real
the
big
sad
on
But
part.
that.
he's gonna feel
The
bad.
child
He's
loses
gonna
in that
feel bad when that
situation.
child
He is gonna feel
grow
bad.
up and
Word is
become into his
bond.
own
He's gonna
life.
feel bad, and
he
I
probably a
hope
big
that like
person.
word is my
And
hope
he
that's
gonna
how
feel
it play
bad.
out. I
Like,
swear to
damn, I
God.
should have been there for that child.
Well,
I
I
should
feel
have
like
been
that
there.
he kind of
Yeah.
like, you know what? Let me.
And it's
let
so
me-
much
'cause
influence
I'm sure
on
she
him right
gonna hit
now.
him up and be like, yo, baby
He's
girl,
probably just
asking
still,
But yo,
for
what
you.
if
he's
she
probably
was a
just still
straight
in his
up-
whole stage right now, where he
Like,
like,
what
I'm
the
a
baby-
bad
the
Yo,
baby
you don't know
mom?
how this shit goes sometimes.
The baby
with
mom?
baby moms and like,
Yeah.
So,
it's
see-
hard to put yourself in his position because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, he a lit nigga who know that she was gonna fuck me,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
you knew why you fucking me.
there will be no
So,
reason why.
But that's why he gotta be smart.
There will be no reason why she
That
keeps the
part,
baby
is
from
that not
him.
self-discipline?
No reason whatsoever.
Except the fact that he don't want to be a part of the kid's life. Didn't he say that?
I feel like it.
Except
Yeah, I mean,
probably
she can't hold that against him.
Except
He
the
made
fact
a
that
statement.
people
He
put
made
themselves in their own
No,
predicament.
I think
People
that's
change every
ain't
year.
That like court? Didn't he? I don't know. I don't want to
Oh,
speak on it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
not
We don't
knowing
know
the
for.
facts.
I don't know for sure
But
if he signed
the
any
rumors
paperwork.
had it. That's how he. It
Yeah, we were
played
just
out.
talking about it. We don't know for sure if he signed paperwork saying that I strictly like giving up his parental
His rights and shit.
I don't know if he did that. I think he just completely paid.
But would you be mad at him for doing that? That was my question to my mom and my sister.
But that he paid it off ahead of
Yeah,
time.
and they
Would
pretty
you
much
be
answered
mad-
it like,
would you
yo.
be mad at him for giving up his parental rights?
Because he's
I
like, yo, I
thought
told you,
different.
I didn't
I
want a
mean,
kid.
that's
He was very
different.
clear
That's
about
You're
not
right.
wanting a
That's my
child
thing.
too.
My thing is, I feel like for her, you at the end of the day, he said he didn't want to do something. You chose to do it anyway. You don't have no shots called after that. You chose at the end of the day, you chose to be a single
To
mother.
go against
To
what-
be at the end of the day,
he
you
told
chose to be a single mother.
And now you choosing that
regardless
route.
of what comes
And she
next.
probably just did
you
it 'cause
made
who
the
he
decision
is.
by yourself. You didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna have to include X, Y." No, you made the decision by yourself. So whatever comes
But
thrown
she-
at you next, you gotta deal.
She
with.
also probably had people in her ear because you know
That's
how
her
friends
fault.
are, family are. Oh yeah, he this man, he that man.
But at the end of the day,
you
it
know
was
how
only
females are.
at the end of the day, it was only her and him. They had their conversation. He said he didn't want the baby. You chose to be a single mother. Whatever way that played out to be, you gotta accept.
And that's
whatever
unfortunate
you're
because
dealt.
when you brought up the money situation, it's not always about
She should've
money.
prepared
I
herself.
would want my child to have a relationship and a bond with their father. It's not about the money because money come and go all the time. But what can you do for my child? What can my child do for you? Where y'all had that connection, like no matter what, I know my dad got me.
But you
I know my daughter or my son have me because, like I say, I'm 30. I'll be 31 in July. I still remember stuff that my dad did for me when I was a baby. Speaking words
Damn.
and encouragement in my ear
That's
when I'm
crazy.
in middle
Hell
school.
yeah.
Word.
We talked about that last
matter,
week though.
yeah.
When people telling me, oh, I know she gonna come in here and do this and be a bad child type stuff, and I still, at 30 years old, I still remember my dad walking me in that school and
You
saying,
still have childhood
"Baby,
memories
yes,
with your
I
dad.
remember my dad because the principal
Shit.
counted me out. My dad walked me in that school. He said, "Baby girl, go in there and do everything that I know you can do and everything you know you could do, and you're gonna be the best at it."
Let me
We-
ask
I
you a
graduated
question.
that school. That shit
Do you
gave
feel
me
like
chills.
do
Yo,
it
your
feel
dad
like
like
when you
that.
would do
I
it
wanna
feel
shake
like
his hand.
do you feel like as compared to your mother and your father when your dad say something it just hit different?
It do. It
They
do.
can say the same thing,
They can
but
say
it
the
hit
same
different
thing, but it hit different when my dad
when it's
said
your
it.
father.
And
It
that's
do.
what we talked about last week. We
That's
talked
why
about
fathers are important too.
Yeah, we
Very
talked about the
important.
importance
Very important.
Thank you.
of fathers and specifically little girls' lives.
Yes.
And boys.
And boys. But remember, I was making a point that it was very important for a father to be in a little girl's
Yeah,
life
but we
It
also
is.
talked about
It
for
is.
boys
like
too.
that.
For that exact
Now
reason.
for boys, yeah,
We talked about for boys too
No, we
because we
did.
were saying
You're
as black
right.
men.
You made some
that.
very good points that why
Yeah.
a man should be in a boy's life. I just think and maybe because I have a daughter.
I
you
feel
know what I'm
like for
saying?
girls it's
But it
different
just
because you
hit
show
different.
your daughter how she should be
That's
treated
what I'm
by
saying.
a man.
And
You
then-
show your daughter to
Your
respect
first example
herself.
of a man
Yeah,
is your,
is your
father.
dad.
And then in this world, no,
You don't have to be out here ass showing, titty
outside
showing to
of-
get love
exactly.
and respect.
No,
Exactly.
and your dad gonna correct you for that.
Yeah.
outside of her
Your dad's
father,
always gonna
there's
correct
not
you.
gonna be
Yeah. Your
no
mom might
other
be
man.
like, you
There's
know.
not gonna be no other man in the world unless you have a brother, but no other man in the.
Hey, Rob.
What's up?
I hate to cut you off, but
What's up?
I get it because my daughters and shit be wearing crop tops in the winter.
No, Books, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, it's
Books.
not.
I understand
And I
that.
You're gonna
Yeah,
check
yeah.
out the door every time as a dad.
I understand
Yeah,
that. I understand
exactly.
that.
And it's now it's gonna be in the back of their mind.
Hey.
And I
I
guarantee
get it.
they
Back of
might
her mind.
hear the same thing from their mom, and they might.
And still
Yeah.
They might hear the
today,
same
the
thing from
crazy
their mom, but it's
part,
different
when a
when you hear
real
from your
man
dad.
is in their child life and they have that impact on them, I'm 30. I'm still
Yeah.
scared of my dad. Where I be like, oh, I can't do this in front of my dad. I can't do because I don't want him to.
Well, you
It's
know
it's
what it is?
respect.
Look at me. It's
Yeah.
respect.
No other man is going to give a woman love like that. You know what I mean? Like unconditional love.
Yes.
Like outside of when you're a little girl, you get unconditional love from your father.
Yeah.
A person who literally don't want nothing from you. They love you just
Yes,
because of
Yeah.
who
and they
you
just
are.
want the
And let me
best
tell you
for
something,
you.
my dad,
you
he
won't
was-
ever get that again in life.
He was.
Yo,
he
you're
was.
right.
He was.
Yeah.
He was
You
a.
won't
This
ever-
a
You're
every man
absolutely right,
that comes
because the
into a
next
little
man-
girl is going to want to fuck.
Sex comes involved.
Yeah.
Like a different.
That's all
As your
it is.
dad,
It's-
I just want to see you be the best you can be.
You were
Exactly.
a dad.
And I
Exactly.
just want to protect you and make sure that you're
Literally.
Yes,
safe
because
and
they
like.
know,
That's
they
it.
know
Word,
as
you're
a
right,
man
yo.
what it is that
That's a
other
great way
men
to-
are looking for out of you, and
Word
they
is
want to
bond.
protect you from what they know the
Your
real world
dad
is
the
from
last
men.
man that loves you unconditional.
It is.
Yeah,
Same thing
The
on the flip
first
side with the
and
son
last.
and the mom.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Because
true.
you
Word
can't
is
tell my
bond.
mom shit
Oh my
about me.
Word is
God,
bond.
that,
She gonna
that's
cut you the
another
fuck out.
topic.
She'll
Word is
tell
bond.
me about me, but you ain't telling her a damn
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't have a son, but I got nephews, so I
Word.
know
Yeah.
how it feels of like compared to my nieces and my nephews is like, oh my God, like you're everything. You're Superman. You're
Yeah.
Spider-Man. You're everything. And it's
Yeah.
like, and it's even when they like when
You
my
was telling me
nieces
this.
and my nephews go back and forth. For me, it's like no, like I'm
Yeah.
gonna stand up for my nephews.
Yeah.
First of all, you don't talk to Buggy like that.
Right.
I feel like boys in the beginning are the more innocent ones than females. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
nah,
my
I hear you.
perspective.
I
But
hear
she's
you. I
very
hear you.
true.
No,
Like
I hear
and
you.
my
I hear
nephew, and
you.
I just had a son, but my nephew, he is so sweet. He'll walk up to, like even me, no matter what female it is, he be like,
Yeah,
Auntie,
your
you're so
sister's son?
beautiful. Yes,
Aw.
I
legend.
love
That's how
him.
my
Legend.
son is, yo.
He be like,
He
you could
is.
be
I
having
love
the worst
him.
day. Kid's
Shout-
so innocent. They don't
shout
know
out
what's going.
nephew. Shout out nephew.
Yeah, shout out nephew. Shout out my
Real quick,
nephew
yo,
legend.
I love what we was talking about earlier with the energy thing. We're gonna have to revisit that, y'all. And I know it's a little sad, but
Oh,
we
yeah,
are about
word.
to wrap. We about to wrap up.
What?
I know. I love that, and I love that feeling. I love when, like, you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
here's
this
the
is
thing.
fire.
Going back to that energy thing, and we ain't really get a chance to get into it, but I do kind of still want to state it real quick on camera. We was talking a little bit off camera of how black men should start like treating each other a little bit more. First of all, with the senseless violence and all that, of course we should chill with all of that. But
As far as energy too,
As
like
far as
approaching our own people.
energy and approaching a person and how we can make someone feel a little bit more comfortable. We were talking off camera about like when black men walk up to each other, or if we're like around each other, like
Size each other
we
up.
size each other up. That's the first thing we do. Besides, like, oh, how you doing, brother? Like, how's your day going?
I'm
Or
trying to get out of
We
that.
should be
Yeah,
more
whatever-
comfortable with our own people
whatever
than
it is.
anybody else.
Exactly.
If you see somebody walking down the street, bro, just one of your brothers,
Exactly.
a head nod, a little,
Exactly.
make each other feel comfortable.
Exactly.
Because we
in each other's
are
presence.
unity. Why
There's no reason why I should feel
Like,
uncomfortable
Society-
we
around
gotta
my own
stop
against
people.
each
looking
other.
at it like we're against each other, y'all.
Right.
We're not against each other.
At all.
If
Never.
anything, it could be, and I saw this on a video. If anything, it's kind of I'm not gonna say the other word, but it's not smart to kind of be against each other, because while we're against each other, our actual enemy is looking at us like, yeah, we doing the damn thing. Look, y'all, they actually fighting amongst each other. They laughing at us, y'all. They laughing at us. You feel me? So while we being laughed at for fighting amongst each other, you know what I mean? Our actual enemy is actually looking at us and looking down on us. And I want to change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm one man, but like on this, on this platform, we are gonna preach positivity, praise positivity, especially black man to black man, especially black man to black woman. Yeah, you said earlier, like, yo, I want to shout out black men and how good black men are. I want to reiterate,
because I do,
and I want to respond to that and say shout out to good black women, because there are a lot of great black women out there.
There's a lot of right here.
There are a lot of great single black women out there that's doing the damn thing, and they've been doing the damn thing for years. Our grandmoms, our mamas, our mama and them are like that. Those are black women.
Grandma got all
a lot of our grandmas held our entire lineage and entire family down. So shout out to black women. And to be honest, I just want to encourage encourage black men to step it up, because our women shouldn't have to be that strong. They shouldn't have to be that hard to hold a whole entire family down. Like that shouldn't be like a standard that we hold in the black community. Like like our black men should want to step up, to want to be like our old grandfathers that used to hold the house down and shit like that. So just throwing some encouragement out there and throwing some positivity out there. Y'all got any last words?
Yeah, okay.
Step up to some Tito's in this cup.
Yeah. Hey. Tito's. I don't got my cup.
I can take another shot.
We're gonna take shots.
Wait, but we didn't get on the topic of strong black women, because you're also a correctional officer.
Oh, we didn't even get into that.
To the correctional officers.
Before this is over, give us a little spill of how that experience is.
You definitely have to have tough skin.
Yeah,
that's number one. Definitely. You definitely have to have tough skin working in corrections. But I love it. When I say tough skin, I mean even down to the academy. When you running and doing push-ups and having drill instructors yelling in your face, and when you come from who you come, got nothing to get maced. I had a class. Discipline. I had a class. We started with like 30 people. When we graduated, probably was like 12. Me and my cousin, we went in the academy at the same time. We was the only females in our class that didn't cry when we got maced, and that shit burned. That shit burned. Like the instructors was yelling at them like, "Shut up! Why you crying?" But you really have to have tough skin, because when you are who you are and you don't play that or whatever, and you got somebody in your ear all the time, and you could be like, "Who the fuck you talking to?" You really have to stand there, straight face or whatever. Like you really have to have, you really have to be strong. But it's preparation. Not personal. But when you step inside them jails, because you have people from all aspects, gang members, drug dealers, addicts,
niggas is talking.
So you gotta make sure
your
mental has to be straight.
One of my female friends took family members to work as a fucking CO.
You really have to be strong, because you have people in there that throw shit on you, piss on you, try to fight you, and call you out your name, all types of shit. But you have to know who you are and be strong enough to, I don't hear none of that shit, I don't see none of that shit. If we gotta get physical, we gonna get physical, and that's it. I forget about it, whatever. It's not a lot of people like that. So you really have to be mentally and physically strong to do a job like that. A lot of correction officers fall victim to things that go on in the prison. So you really have to be strong. But for me, I love it. Like, I come from a big family. A big family, I say, came from every aspect of the world and life that anybody could think of.
Yo, well, listen, shout out to you, and shout out to all the female correctional officers out there. Y'all play a huge part in the society, and we thank you for real. Ty, any last words, my man?
I enjoyed my time with y'all.
Definitely.
It was fun, man.
That's all I want to say.
Is there anything you would like to say that would like reach the people?
Is there anything
to reach the people?
Yo,
Any profound words that you have? This
Shout out to music.
this is your
How
spotlight.
you
Hey, yo,
where we
word.
can find you at?
I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Again,
profound
you can find me at you can find me on all platforms:
Yes.
music, Spotify, Apple Music,
Listen to my
YouTube
boy.
Music.
Yes.
Ty has the genius. TYHAS, the genius, spelled normal. You feel me?
and his
Everything.
music gonna speak for it all, real shit.
And then it's gonna
Yes.
tell you what
Go
type of
check
person
him
I
out.
am. I got you.
Exactly.
That is-
I
Yes.
believe that. I believe you can really tell who people are through their music and
And
you know,
energy,
what- and
because
what-
even
and
when
what
you
they're talking
sitting
about.
here, even with
Yeah.
you sitting
And I'm
here,
not a
for
saint.
sure.
I'll put that out.
None of
I
us
mean,
are.
none of us are.
But
None
like,
of us are.
Nobody's
I'm
perfect.
striving.
We're human.
And
We're
that's,
imperfect.
and that's my message
We
to the
all
people.
striving, yes.
Continue to strive. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah,
Like,
and be
Right.
better.
Continue to
like,
be
it don't
a better
matter where
person,
you
you
come
feel
me?
from, what
Yeah.
you went through, or whatever. Just try to grow.
Yeah.
Be better.
Even when
Block
you
the
backslide.
negativity out.
Well,
Don't
what we
matter.
like to say here
Don't let the black
is-
side keep you
What
backsliding.
we like to
Exactly.
say, what we like to say here is keep focused on your goals.
I'm
Yeah.
Keep
focused
focused
on
on your
it. That's
goals.
it.
That's the
Focus
word.
on the
You
goal.
feel me?
Focus
So
on it.
here's
Focus
the
on
thing.
the
That's,
goals.
yo, honestly, not to be super corny, y'all, but like that's
It's
the whole.
alright.
That's why I made the podcast that name, because like you're a musical artist. You know what I mean? You do corrections. You help your dad with your business. Asia and I are doing this podcast. Asia's in fashion, things like that.
And I'm a businesswoman
And
too,
you're a
because I'm
bus-
about my technology.
I know. As you brother,
Clock it.
I'm in the back
Clock
office
Clock it,
doing-
Asia.
Yeah.
I'm like,
This how y'all
Big
do it, right?
sis, not the little.
This how y'all do
what
it?
I say?
Clock
Big
it.
mama.
Big Mama,
Mama.
clock. All right, and then everybody know what I do and everything. So my point is like, in all walks of life, we all have a goal, right? And so we're all going to be focused on our goals individually, no matter what they are, no matter what your goal is. I just feel like everyone should remain focused on their goal in a day to day. So
like their purpose, their purpose, what God intended.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
That's
wondered
exactly
that as
right.
a kid. Yo, that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, that's
We're gonna
why
have to
we
come back,
need
y'all.
Tyson back and we need Nene back.
This going,
Yo, I wanna
this
come
going-
back. Just let me
where's
know when
mine?
I'm
We're gonna
back,
definitely
man.
come
That
back.
shit
We're gonna
too
They're
hot.
both coming
maybe
back.
maybe we could play spades
Oh,
on camera
I'll
next
sit that
time.
one
We'll
out.
see.
I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
But the whole
We only got one
card,
hand,
yo, the
yo.
whole card thing was
Don't
hard.
stop.
That was hard. That probably wasn't the best idea. But it was fun though. It was fun. I had a really good time with y'all.
Definitely.
I really appreciate y'all. I know I gotta wrap up and everything. But I really appreciate y'all. Real quick before I go, make sure you guys, if you want to throw that up for me, Books, make sure you visit SouthJerseyTVMounting.com. This episode was brought to you by South Jersey TV Mounting. Make sure you give me a call at 609-284-3043, and I'll come and mount you guys TVs. You already know. And like I said before, I appreciate everyone. I appreciate your support. Oh yeah, please, if you like this video, if you like what y'all saw today, if you guys was entertained today,
Subscribe.
please subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
We are above 100, so good shit for that. Good shit for that, friend. We at 100, but we trying to get to 200 subscribers. So y'all make sure y'all support us and do that for us.
And
Other
follow
than that,
everybody.
and please follow our guests. Please,
Yes.
please, because these were awesome guests. They're gonna come back. We're gonna have fun again. So make sure y'all do that.
Yes.
And remember to stay focused on y'all goals. We out. Peace.
That was too
You forgot.
That was it, right?
Yes.
That was too lit.
I appreciate